Welcome to your guide to legal weddings in Ireland. Hi there and welcome, and if you're planning to say I do in Cork or indeed anywhere in Ireland, you're in for a treat. My name is Brian and I'm a celebrant with One Spirit Ireland, based in Cork in Ireland. And this gorgeous country, indeed this gorgeous county with its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, is the perfect backdrop for your love story. But before the magic of your big day begins, there are a few important things to know about making it all official and making it all legal. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to know about legal weddings in Ireland so you can focus on the joy of planning and leave the stress behind. So let's dive in. So what are your ceremony options? Ireland offers several legal types of weddings, and each has its own unique charm and advantages and disadvantages. And here's a quick look at your options. So civil ceremonies, basically they're conducted by the registrar, usually the registrar's office, and they can also take place in venues outside, but there is a charge for them and the venue must be pre-approved. Religious ceremonies, okay, you can go traditional with the church, or you can go with someone like me, an interfaith minister, and we cater for all faiths and none, so we have the most flexibility in terms of what you think or believe or not believe in. Someone like me will give you the most flexibility in terms of ceremony. Then there are secular ceremonies, and they're conducted by humanist celebrants. And they also offer a personalised, flexible approach, and they are great also for couples looking for something unique. And choosing the right ceremony type is all about what feels most meaningful to you as a couple. So what are the legal steps you need to take? Before you can tie the knot, there are a few legal steps you need to take. But don't worry, it's simpler than it sounds. You both need to be eligible. In other words, both partners must be over 18 years of age. You can't be closely related, so you can't marry your sister or your brother. Now, there are a few other, obviously, relationships as well, and they are all there in the information. You must give a notification of intent. You must notify your local registrar at least 3 months in advance. But it's hard to get appointments sometimes, so that 3 months really in your head should be more like 5 and 6 months. You need time to get stuff together. You need to bring key documents like passports, birth certificates and proof of address to that meeting when you get that appointment. If you've been married previously, if you've been married before, you'll need evidence that you're no longer married. So in other words, if you have something from the court, you may need to get that stamped by your solicitor to prove that it's an original document. Getting your paperwork early will save lots of stress later on. So if you were born in Australia, for example, and you have a birth cert from there, you need to make sure that that's the right one. And even if it's an original, you need to make sure that the civil registration officer is satisfied that it is an original. Now for the fun part, choosing where you'll say your vows. And Ireland is brimming with breathtaking venues, so there's something for every couple. And consider these key factors when picking your perfect spot. The type of ceremony, is it civil, religious or secular? Is it indoor or outdoor? And have you a plan B if it is outdoor? Because not every day in Ireland is sunshine and roses. But how many people are you going to invite? And you need to be realistic about what you can spend without compromising on the quality. But if you get an amazing celebrant, someone like me, you will have an amazing ceremony. And some venues may have specific requirements, so it's always a good idea to visit in person and chat with the coordinator. They may have minimum numbers, they may have maximum numbers, so you need to make sure that all that fits into your scheme of things. And remember, the venue is the stage for your celebration, so make sure that it feels special for you. Venues do get booked up and celebrants get well ahead of time. And then as your ceremony day approaches, here are a few tips to ensure everything runs like clockwork. So create a timeline and include key elements like your venue, your celebrant, and probably your photographer as well, because good photographers get booked up early as well. You need to have everything marked down in terms of how your day is going to run. And book your venue and book your celebrant and book probably your photographer and communicate clearly and keep your partner and wedding party in the loop so everyone knows their roles. But take a moment for yourself as well. Pause, breathe and soak it all in. It's your day to celebrate your love. And with careful planning and a positive mindset, your legal wedding will be truly amazing. And whether you do it in Cork or Kerry or Waterford or Clare or anywhere in Ireland, it will be everything you've dreamed of and more. So your wedding adventure starts here. Planning a wedding is an exciting journey for you both, and Ireland is a truly magical place to begin your next chapter together. And if you have questions or need any help in creating a ceremony that's as unique as your own love, please reach out, leave a message in the comments, or email me, phone me, contact me via my website. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and here's to your beautiful Irish wedding. And if I had a drink, I'd toast you. So you can get in touch with me with my phone number, or maybe email could be easy, corkcelebrant@gmail.com, or through my website, corkcelebrant.com. So that's www.corkcelebrant.com. Make sure you check out my other videos. You may find some tips and tricks and some shortcuts and ways of making your wedding amazing, or ways of saving you a lot of hassle and time. Enjoy and have